Hi everybody and welcome to this Wall Yin. And for those of you that dialed in and missed me, I am so sorry. So hopefully you are able to watch this on playback and join me then. If not, you can join me tomorrow and we can really get that yoga flow going. But for now, let's enjoy this cooling, calming, stretching type of yoga, and I'm really excited to show you this one because Wall Yin is one of my favorites to do, not only because of how it feels in my body, but the floor is your best and probably worst prop, I think it could say, because it doesn't allow you to cheat. The same as the wall. Once you're grounded, you're there. It's not like standing and you can move the hips as such. And I'm probably waffling a little, but what I need you to do is get comfortable, make sure that you're okay. And this is for everybody. And listen to any modifications, any variations, or anything that your body may need. But let's get started. So I've removed everything off of my wall. I've got my bolster and I've got some bricks handy. So you're more than welcome to have that with you. So if you want to, and when you're ready, I'm gonna keep my socks on for now. Keep yourself quite cozy. So you're gonna bring yourself as close as you can to the wall. And then you're gonna fling your legs up the wall, bringing yourself as close as you can. Now, if you've got tighter hamstrings, you might find that your knees bend. You can always place your bolster underneath your back and you can give yourself some support here. You don't have to. The arms can be away from the body, they can be on the body. So this is called Viparita Karani. Waterfall pose. I love it at the wall because obviously you're not having to hold the legs up there yourself. You can allow yourself to really ground in. I have seen some people take the bolster and actually put it on their feet to add a little bit of weight as well. But again, that is up to you. You don't have to. But for now, allow yourself to be comfortable, close down the eyes and take a moment to arrive into our yin practice. This might have been the only part of your day that you've had a little break to be able to take some time out for yourself. Time that you can actually breathe. Time that you can allow yourself to really relax. Checking in the areas of tightness, areas that may need a little extra support today. But allow this practice to be something that you incorporate when you have maybe a little twinge in your back or your hamstring. May it be that go-to practice that helps you out. Lovely. Now you're more than welcome to stay just a little longer or simply bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees drop out. You can take the hands to the knees and allow yourself to be here. Hands can stay on the body, but just allow yourself to sink. Do nothing. Let the wall support you and just sink down. The heels sink down. Try and find a little bit of stillness as well. In a butterfly position, having a little external rotation. The neck is elongated, shoulders are grounded, hips are grounded. The feet are supported against the wall. You are held. That is a wonderful way of thinking about it. Beautiful. Gently bring the knees together. Just give yourself a moment here. Press into the wall. Maybe lift the hips and bring it back down. Stretch the legs back up towards the ceiling. Let's open the right leg out to the side. Now, depending on how much you want to open, I'm lucky I've got a wall. Don't let the left hip lift. You can use your bolster as a bit of support, but try and keep your hips nice and square. You don't need to have your bolster. You can always just be there for an extra bit of support. I'm lucky enough I've got the wall to allow myself to actually place my foot on, but allow yourself just a moment here. Each exhalation is a moment for you to settle in this pose. Be okay with the uncomfortableness, but what I don't want you to do is it be uncomfortable and really painful and doing some harm. No. Simply just allowing your hips to open a little more, obviously, into the inner thigh. Lovely. Let's support that leg back up. It might need to soften the knee to bring it up. You might even need to shuffle your way over, but let's take the leg out to the other side. Again, don't let the hip lift. Try and keep yourself as grounded as you can. For me, this side actually doesn't feel as bad. I get more of a pulling on the other side, and that pull in my hip flexor pulls in toward my lower back as well, which tells me why everything else starts to get twingy. That's a wonderful word. So again, soften, ease, relax, breathe, and find some stillness. So when it comes to yin, the yin we've done is been flying visits through. So be able to do a couple of postures normally within an hour is good, but within 20 minutes it's quite a difficult one. But it's also perfect to start because you want to build your time to be able to hold postures. You can't just come to a yin pose thinking you're going to be able to hold it for 5 minutes. No, you've got to build on it. You've got to allow the body to find a good stretch and stress that was, to be able to find it comfortable. Gently soften, bring the leg up, give it a second. And let's take both legs out now. Oh. Again, soften. Breathe into the uncomfortable. You can even stretch the arms out toward the side. You can add them as a bit of weight. You could even give your little legs a little rub. But what I do like to do is take my hands to my thighs and add a little bit of a lengthy push. Not a bad push, it's just ease. Ease in the neck. Good, soften the knees. Ooh, and bring the legs up. Give them a little ease, maybe a little push, and then come back down. Stretch your legs up towards the ceiling, give them a little shake. Bend in your right knee, open it, but cross the ankle over the top of the thigh. Your options to stay here or bend into your left leg. And this is going to be like a figure 4. So what you don't want to do is let the hips lift off. No, you want to be able to just bend, keep it nice and open. You could even guide the leg. And if this means keeping this leg straight, to be able to keep the hips on the floor and to have the external rotation, good. If you want to bend that leg to add an extra bit of a stretch, do it. So opening up towards your side glute. This also goes in toward my back, which is wonderful. It almost feels like a warming stretch down the side of my leg. Good. Gently stretch, shake it out, other side. Left leg cross over, open the knee and gently break the leg. Nice and easy and calm. Good. Gently bring the leg back. Give it a little shake. Now, gently bend the knees. Keep the feet hip distance apart. The arms next to you, palms facing down. Press into the wall, a little curl and roll. And then a little roll down. So it's not a shoulder stand as such. I want you to curl up through the spine, easing towards the shoulders and bringing it back down. Do this just a few more times. So not intending a shoulder stand, it's more just easing through the spine and bringing it down. Again, rolling up and rolling it down. Excellent. Gently walk your legs over to a side, take the arms out to shoulder level. You keep the legs going until you have a twist. Now you can use your bolster to support you here. It can between your thighs as well. I like to extend my top leg and grab hold of my leg to increase the twist. You don't have to, you can be as you are, but if you want to have a little stretch with me, being here. Good. Gently bend in the knee. Walk the leg up and over to the other side. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And again, if you want to hold the top leg, do that. Good. Gently bring it back. Walk it back. Give yourself just a nice easy little move. No worries, there's no fire alarm. Just the smoke alarm going. Little ignore. Gently keep walking the legs to a side. Just allow yourself to lay on the side for a moment. And then gently bring yourself up. Nice. And allow yourself just to come back onto the mat. Grab your bolster and slide it underneath you, and you slide forward and allow your head just to rest here. Just in your child's pose. You can keep your head straight if that feels better. And of course you can have the twist if that's all right. Don't have to. I like to play around with my head just to see how it is and which side feels better. Slowly ripple up, rolling your shoulders, moving in your head, just a little move in the body, just a little. Lovely. So let's set up ourselves just for a final little relaxation here. So I like to take my bricks, create the lovely T shape, slide my bolster on the top, bring my bottom, my sacrum as close, snuggling in, supporting my head. Your legs can be as they are. They can be in a butterfly, they can be knocked in, they can be straight. Arms can be away from the body or they can be on the body. But just take a moment now to allow yourself to settle. Notice what we have done in these quick couple of minutes, it's felt like. But gently supporting the back as you open the hips and the hamstrings, but supported and held by the floor, held by the wall. It makes it so much more comfortable. It allows it to feel more doable. We allow ourselves to relax, I feel a little more, especially when you are feeling held. So just allow yourself a few more minutes. And as we start to move, we're doing really well on all of our postures and moves. I think it's time that we start to tap in with our meditations. Wonderful. Slowly bring your knees in, chin to chest, bringing yourself up, allowing yourself just to hang forward. Good. Slowly coming back round to our centres. Just having a little sway in your body. Maybe a little forward. Maybe a little back. See, while you're doing this little sway, any areas that feel a little tight, a little stuck still. Maybe we could have spent a little more time with the legs up, or maybe it was better to have our hips open, or maybe it was more time spent on the rotations. But what I taught you today is something that you can do anywhere. You can spend as long as you want in these postures, and we're going to progress with this. I'm going to show you more postures that we can do at the wall or similar support if needed, so it doesn't always have to be the type of yin that is here on the mat with these props. We can use this. It honestly is so wonderful, and it can reset the body and reset the mind. So thank you for joining me for this very flying visit through this wall yin or wall stretches. It's something I really love to do. It's something I like to spend more time with. And obviously I am going to start to teach you more. Those of you who did join me today, amazing. Those of you who missed me, I apologize. But I will be seeing you all hopefully tomorrow.